Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got something super exciting to share with you guys. I've gone, I think, most of the year without unboxing something from Winter Blade Co. That's right. Winter Blade Co. We've got something really, really cool today. I am 100% certain I know exactly what it is, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Thanks so much to Winter Blade Co. for sending this in and providing it for review. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Before you even ask, I have absolutely no idea when these drop, when they're going to be. I don't know. I'm going to link the website where I'm sure there's going to be information. I would also suggest, if you don't have Instagram, you should get Instagram and then follow Brian Winters on Instagram. If you already have Instagram, you should be following him. That's the best way to get updates on this stuff, right? So this is a new model. But anyways, it'll all be linked in the description, anything that I can provide. This is a new model. And he sent me a message. Actually, truthfully, I sent him a message. I was like, hey there, Brian, you got anything new? He was like, boy, do I. He's always got something new, right? So, I was really excited when he said, yes, I do have something new. So I'm really happy to be able to share this with you guys and at least make you guys aware of it so that perhaps you could be ready to go. So it says Mirage, but it's actually the Severn, which I'm sure is just like the old box there. He just used the thing. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh boy. just wait. Just wait. Oh man. I'm so pumped. So it'll actually have a familiar profile. Ooh, fancy. Getting fancy with this stuff. Here we go. Very cool cloth there, actually. Oh boy. Oh boy. He gave me a few choices. And I said, I want that one. Oh, man. So he said the lock is a combination back lock and bar lock, I think is what he said. Look at that. I think this has been lasered in there. Man, that is cool. So, you can deploy it like that. How? Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that look. That looks really cool. Look at this huge choil area. So, this... Oh, okay. Ah! So this can be used to sort of... Okay. Hey everybody, MC from the future here. I realized immediately after the video that Mr. Winters had included this information in the box, and I was just way too excited to stop and look. So this actually shows that pre-orders will be available on November 22nd at winterbladeco.com. So again, I'll link that down below. There's a whole bunch of information here. I'll let you guys pause the video and look over that if you want. But not on the other side, but right here, I think we have different options and specs that are available. And actually on this page, I think we had the options and specs. So it looks like we're gonna have a few different versions, M390, 14T28N, and MagnaCut. That's very, very cool. That means we'll have a lot of different price ranges, and I think that will make people very, very happy so that you can get the version that you want and pay the amount of money that's closest to your budget. Obviously, he's been thinking ahead about this, and I really, really appreciate that. I hope everybody can see everything. Like I said, max out the quality, pause the video, and zoom in if you need to. But that is the information that was included in the box. And now we can get back to me being extremely excited about it, because I definitely am. All right, so here's what we got here. We have the lock release itself right here. So we have all of that fidgetiness. Boy, Brian, you wizard. You wizard, man. So that's really going to make people happy. He sent me a video to explain how it worked. Is this bigger too? Yeah, this is bigger. Oh my God. Okay. So we have all the cool factor that you could want. Look at that, it's even got thumb studs. Oh, thumb stud. So we have the opening hole. There's a little step there, interesting. So you can do this, right? And you can pull back and it drops super smooth. You can do this, right, which is great. You can also use the tab on the lock to disengage and do this, right? That's very, you know, this is, we're in the age of the spine fidget lock thing. And obviously it's healthy to, like, you know, push the idea that this is, that we want to see more of this. It is. Why? Because the setup is ambidextrous, and it looks like he's taken note of that and milled out slots for lefty clip positions. This is very good. These locks tend to be, now obviously Brian Winters is doing his own thing, right? But these style of locks are the ones that have come out that sort of are in a similar place to like the Shark lock and the Atlas lock and the Super lock, right? I don't know what he calls this, but this is an organic place to manipulate the lock. So that's good, and it makes it easy regardless of, you know, what your dominant hand is. Or if you're like me and sometimes you'll switch your knife to your non-dominant hand while your dominant hand does whatever it is that's more important, right? You're holding on to something and you need to make a cut. It's nice to be able to manipulate the lock, you know, with your non-dominant hand and then still have it be incredibly easy. This, I wasn't sure. Brian, I looked at it and I was like, is it really that much different than the you know, the Factor? Like, I mean, what, it doesn't look like it's that much, but it is. It's actually quite a bit different. I have to get out the Factor now. There's one right there. Okay, so here is the Factor B3, the one with the magnetic lock. And this is the Severn. Oh boy, it is definitely bigger. Oh man, that is really cool. What is the actual size of this? Okay. Tape measure here. Factor, still an amazing knife. About 7 inches, right? And Factor has 3 inches of blade, 2.5 inches of cutting edge. The Severn, a bigger boy. That boy comes in at 7.85 inches with a 3.5 inch blade and 2.75 inches of cutting edge. Difference in the handle shape is actually pretty similar. It's just elongated, but this choil area is deeper, and where it ends is way, way before, you know, where the frame comes to sort of an angle here, whereas this one is a little bit closer. So the end result is it's just a deeper choil. Honestly, it feels pretty good. I like what we've done here with the blade. I don't, this looks like a, like they've done like a, I don't know if they've like coated it or lasered it or whatever they've done there. I'll have to get some more details from them. But this is awesome. And this works really well. How solid? Oh, of course, it's completely solid. So there's a little teeny tiny, see how he's done this? Some people complain, like on the Demco, that this is raised too much and it's really sharp at the edges. I don't know if he did this intentionally. I've never really had a problem with that. But this latch, also far more complicated looking in a good way, but this latch is much deeper and knocked down. So you pull here, oh, and the whole thing comes back. He said it's spring loaded. There's so many ways to engage and disengage this. Look at it. Look at the pivot. Oh man, that is gorgeous. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. I'm going to guess there are no Omega springs involved. Man, I got to see a video of this taken apart so that I can add it into the actual, you know, review. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I knew that I was going to love it. I know I'm talking to you guys and I'm talking to Brian now too. I knew I was going to love it, but I just wasn't convinced that it was that much different than the Factor. But it is. That's a totally different system. I mean, it has a similar profile and it's bigger, but it is different. Oh man, wow. You nailed that one. That is sick. I love that. That's so cool. All right, how about some size comparisons up against some other knives? Spyderco Pair 3, Hogue Deca, right? So it's not a huge knife. It's bigger than the Factor, but it's not huge. Demco 80 20.5, right? Very similar, a little bit bigger there. Spyderco PM2. Let's do a really big one. Demco 8010. How about here's another Shark Lock, the Flightanium Arcade. Okay. Very cool. How much does it weigh? We'll do that real quick just before we sign off here. This is not the review, just an unboxing and first impressions. First impressions, by the way, are very, very good. Very good. Weight, I'm sure there'll be multiple versions, 4.69 ounces. That's not really a problem for me. It might be a little heavy for some people, but I don't really consider that to be super duper heavy. So, okay. Winter Blade Co. Severn coming in at the final hour. Right before, because listen, I'm planning, my best of for 2023 here. Now, keep in mind, you're probably going to see like the precursor to my absolute best of 2023 video here very soon, and you're probably going to also see this unboxed around the same time. But all my content's pre-recorded, so by the time I have that video set up, I will have spent plenty of time with this, but I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this is pretty impressive. I am big into locks that are accommodating to left and right-handed people, big into locks that allow for anybody to use them right or left-handed, regardless of hand dominance, convenience, ease of manipulation. Those go a long way. Couple that with obviously quality materials and quality execution, right? And originality, and you have a recipe for something that could easily be considered best of the best for any given year. As you can see here, all of those boxes are checked. So I don't think I'm going to have much trouble deciding on this one. Big fan of you going bigger with this too. This is killer. God, I might like this more than the Factor. So cool, man. So cool. So original and weird. God, what a cool look. Okay, that's it for the unboxing. Very cool. You guys will be seeing a lot of this. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. What is wrong with me?